Want to let you know Oklahoma City's Skydance Bridge there and also Myriad Botanical Gardens Crystal Bridge will light up teal to raise awareness for Alzheimer's. The two, along with more than 800 landmarks around the world, will take part tomorrow night. 67,000 Oklahomans currently live with Alzheimer's disease.
All right, talk about the weather tomorrow, and you guys are going to be busy all day, huh?
Well, you know, especially in the morning, starting out west, and then for Oklahoma City about midday, and then for the afternoon, that'll shove off into eastern Oklahoma. So it's not an all-day thing for our viewing area, but we'll say, you know, a little bit of fun for a while. Some wind and hail. There will be a tornado threat, at least for some of us.
Certain areas will have bigger threat.
Will be much higher than others. Western Oklahoma, I-35 west, Eastern Oklahoma, as you get farther east, it will be higher there.
Big rain event?
Not that big. You know, a week ago it looked great because it was going to come out slow. We would get, you know, 12 to 18 hours of rain. That's not happening. It's going to be moving fairly quickly. Storms tomorrow, they're going to be moving at 50 to 60 miles per hour.
They are moving.
So that's going to be hauling along.
And keep this in mind as you dress your kids tomorrow for school.
Yeah, and so here's the deal. The front is faster. 68 tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We're about 70 at 11 o'clock, and then between noon and 1, we drop into the upper 40s in Oklahoma City. So it's a little bit ahead of schedule on the front. Now, when you have cold air coming in, are you going to get tornadoes? No. I'll tell you what, at least along and behind that front, right? The tornado threat will be zero there. Now, out ahead of the front, yes, we have to worry about at least a chance for storms to spin. I'll explain coming up. But tomorrow we'll start the day good. You're thinking short sleeves in the morning? That's fine, whatever. But the afternoon, you're going to need a coat, I promise. All right, downtown again. Nice and quiet, 68 degrees in Oklahoma City, a south wind at 16, our humidity 90%. Look at that dew point. Welcome to May in Oklahoma. Mid-60s dew points? Yeah, that's pretty up there, folks. That's way, way high. Lots of moisture, right? We have 60s, some 70s hanging on along and east of I-35 where the, again, moisture is deeper or richer. Here comes a cold front. Just went through Boise City. Temperatures have now dropped into the 40s there. Let's just jump right into it. All right, there's 10 o'clock. Nothing going on, right? Let's step you through this here. This is Future Next Gen Live, right? Overnight tonight, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Storms, some of these strong to severe in the northeastern Texas, talking Panhandle, into our Panhandle, Lipscomb County, Beaver County, right? Thunderstorms there, all right? These are going to lift northeast. Now, here's what they're going to do. They're going to produce some wind and hail. Now, this line kind of moves northeast, and then we reset. And then as we get into tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, the main show is still out west. These could weaken a little bit, but then as they approach I-35, watch the storms begin to increase, right? Here comes a cold front. The lift is overhead. We're getting rain. We're getting thunderstorms, and a few of these are going to be strong, going to be severe. There is a threat, again, a low-end threat or a low threat overall of a tornado or two along this line. Storms that develop out ahead of the line, those are the ones we have to watch a little more carefully. And then the whole thing turns into a big glob. Look at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Everything is east of I-35. The severe weather is east of I-35. And we have some light rain in the west and northwest. And we have snow in our Panhandle. And our Panhandle actually might pick up a couple of inches of snow for tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening. Then by tomorrow night, this thing, it is long gone. It is out of here. So rainfall amounts are going to vary, not as much in the far west, okay, or the northwest. Might be a pocket or two that picks up a quarter, a half an inch in the northwest and west here in Oklahoma City. Maybe half an inch, give or take a little bit. Heaviest rain will be in far eastern Oklahoma, 1 to nearly 3 inches of rain over there. All right, so lows tonight, upper 60s. Springtime in the morning when you get up, breezy south wind. And again, the temperatures will be falling throughout the morning in the northwest. Now, tonight, overnight, not much goes on here in Oklahoma City, pretty quiet. But late tonight, a couple showers and storms in the northwest. Okay, we'll be watching that. And a few of these storms late tonight in the far northwest and the Panhandle might be strong, might be severe. The main threat, some wind and hail. Tomorrow morning, rain and storms begin to march east. They'll become a little bit stronger. They'll expand in coverage. Oklahoma City in the morning, 30 to 40% chance for showers. Maybe a thunderstorm. I really think it's to the west of us. And this is where some of that severe weather will be in the morning. The main threat, some wind and hail, quarter, maybe some golf balls, okay? Winds 60 miles per hour, maybe 70, and a very, very low tornado threat in the morning there. There's my tornado zone in the morning. Might have a brief spin up or two, okay? And then hail in the morning, a little bit out west. And then tomorrow afternoon, I-35 eastward, a 100% chance of rain and storms. Metro storms from noon to about 3 o'clock, and then they're gone. They move out. Rain in the west late in the day.
And my storm zone tomorrow afternoon, I-35 eastward with a moderate threat, more numerous severe storms as the afternoon moves along in eastern Oklahoma. Also, that tornado threat's going to get higher in the far east and southeast. So tornadoes tomorrow, probably a couple. I really think in eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, a slight chance there in the yellow. That, again, includes Oklahoma City. Hail sizes tomorrow, quarter size from there east. Hail sizes, again, quarters, and then winds 50 to 60, some gust higher. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon in the 40s, even some 30s in the Panhandle. Pretty crazy stuff. Tomorrow evening, storms in the east, rain in the northwest. We're dry in Oklahoma City by late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. The weekend looks pretty good. Daylight saving time in Saturday night. Next week, 70s, another cold front and more storms by Thursday of next week. Carl, back to you.
All right, see you.